My father left when I was young, so it was pretty much my mom, and I like kind of doing stuff. But if I had to say anything and kind of detect a theme in that, I found remarkable, both at Youth Service America and other places, how how many Catholics there were. It wasn't any kind of overt wearing it on your sleeve thing, but it would kind of come out. And there is one element of Catholicism, which is this very strong service emphasis. I really did, from that perspective, see some kind of connection across people because among the many people who I found inspiring and worked with and was motivated by, there was a selfless quality to it. That was really inspirational. That's kind of what I saw. If I was a part of that stream because of my own faith, then I would think that that would be it. Otherwise, it would be just people need to be engaged in their government and be responsible citizens. And what better way to do it than service and volunteering? Well, I grew up in D.C., so I always kind of had a public service inclination, and started out as a teacher in high school and middle school, history, literature, and government. I continue working in kind of the education world, civic education, primarily concerned with citizenship and kind of promoting more responsible citizenship. That was the thing that drove me. The thing that kind of connected me to service was we would do these kind of government study programs in Washington through this not-for-profit organization I worked with, but there was no way that kids could go home and teachers could go home and they could really then kind of become better engaged in the community other than kind of voting or protesting, but nothing in any significant ongoing way. There wasn't a framework. I mean, you get involved in political parties, but political parties are not the organizing mechanisms they once were. My thing was, all right, well, service. And I was very much influenced by Robert Bella's Habits of the Heart and Robert Nisbet's History of the Idea of Progress and Paul Johnson's Modern Times. I mean, those were kind of things that kind of drove my thinking. And for a while, I kind of was taken by the whole communitarian movement here. Amitai Etzioni, his thing. Figuring out how to connect responsible citizenship with community service and create a kind of a conscious awareness of those two things. To some degree, I guess that 30,000 foot and that closer perspective. That's kind of what motivated me. So that's what drew me to Youth Service America and what kind of got me engaged with the Youth Volunteer Corps and Kellogg. And that's kind of what motivated me when I was at the commission.